41 Julius here, copy the traffic.
November 2225 Delta, John Wayne Tower, 20 clear to land number 2, bottom Moody, turning a 1 mile base.
Cool.
20 clear to land number 2, 2225 Delta.
This is like real John Wayne.
November 68 Alpha, Sierra, exit left or right, wind angle.
68 Alpha Sierra, roger.
John Wayne clearance, Cherokee 83364, information Juliet, flight following Santa Paula 4500 via special flight rules.
Number 83364, John Wayne clearance, for the ICAO code for your destination and your aircraft type.
We're at PA28 Romeo, slant uniform, and we're going to Sierra Zulu Papa, Cherokee 83364.
November 83364, departure flooding 220, maintain VFR below 2,400, departure frequency 128.16162.
6162. On departure, right turn 220, out of below 2,400. Departure frequencies on 28.1, squawking 6162, Cherokee 83364.
Number 36, order direct.
Sweet. 6162.
Number 68 Alpha Sierra, going to parking, monitor ground.
61.
Parking monitor ground, 68 Alpha Sierra.
62. Good, good. Okay, so the one thing that I need to do really for this flight is, well, really nothing. Let's be honest. I don't need to do anything, but 110.8 would be a good thing to put in to nav 1. 110.8. That's in there, and then that's on the 132 reciprocal that we want. 132. There we go.
Squawk 066.
Awesome.
Answer Walker 538. Could you?
Yeah, just keep it running, man.
Walker 538, squawk 7066.
Crew to Salt Lake Airport via Rat Pack 1, departure, frenetic transition.
Okay, so the DG looks good there.
Miller 5.
Okay, so that's our flight plan.
Departure frequency 133.
If you have any questions on that, let me know.
066 Walker 538.
And then our
Walker
heading.
538, check the chart for the departure frequency. I didn't assign it to you there. And it's direct after Furnick, Ilford, Mike, Lima, Foxtrot, Delta 5 arrival.
Copy direct Milford, and then Delta 5 arrival, Walker 538.
Walker 538, back correct. We're 541 Juliet Sierra, Bravo to parking, monitor ground, pass for the Cat 10.
Bravo to park with the
Cat 10, alright.
4 Juliet Sierra.
Johnny Ground, Cherokee 83364, tower run up, continue.
Number 83364, John Wayne Ground, runway 20 right, thanks, via Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, Cherokee 83364.
Camarillo Tower, Cessna 575, November Delta on the RNAV 26 Zulu approach.
Number 575, November Delta, Camarillo 26, clear to land.
Runway 26.
Man, it's sensitive on the ground. It's very, very sensitive on the ground. So that is maybe the only knock that I have against it so far. The trim goes really slow. Really slow. Oh my god. Okay.
Baron 2225 Delta.
So there should be a way to update how quickly your trim goes, I think.
25 Delta, Bravo to monitor ground.
Bravo monitor ground, 25 Delta.
All right. Okay, 28.1. Yeah, ground sensitivity, and it's not something that can't be tweaked out with settings, but Still out of the box, it's a little bit finicky. Drop me tower Cherokee 83364, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
Number 83364, German Tower 20 at a Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 20 right at Kilo, Cherokee 83364. Effectiveness, okay, have a look. I will do that, Hawks, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go lights coming on, fuel pump is on, mixture is on, mixture is all the way up. Fuel, we got fullest tank, and we're good to go. Cleared left,
Approaching runway 20
cleared
right.
right.
Entered runway 20 right. 5,300 feet remaining.
24V Alpha, TBM 13 Whiskey.
Okay, so we just decided this like 30 minutes ago, but this is now going to be a replication of real world flight for Sunday. Check that out. We're up, tap the brakes, gear coming up, props coming back.
November 2 Romeo Foxer, go ahead.
Los Angeles Current, November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, Lake and a half right to Santa Barbara, flight level 180, pop up.
Did you file the flight plan?
A firm 2 Romeo Foxtrot.
I don't have it. Refile it for me, please.
Okay, so there's full power.
Full cove 2 Romeo Foxtrot.
Pull props back. Climbing out kind of fast there. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so now let's get some cruise action in here. That looks awesome.
Number 626, Bravo Whiskey.
That looks so cool.
Sorry, provide clearance second.
66 Bravo Whiskey, IFR, John.
Number 626, Bravo Whiskey, provide clearance.
God, this sounds
Airport, Elmu 9
so good.
Elmu Victor 186, that is filed. Maintain.
Okay, so our OBS is alive.
Maintain 4,000. Departure frequency 134.2. Squawk 3624.
God, that looks freaking... That's exactly what it looks like out my wing when I take off. That is so cool.
Number 6 Bravo Whiskey, I'm sorry, that was unreadable at the end there. Verify, can you do that one more time for me? I couldn't really understand it.
66 Bravo Whiskey, could you repeat the fix prior to Victor 186?
Elmu 9 departure, Elmu, then is filed.
Yeah, Elmu departure, then as filed, climb the assist at 4,134.2, block 364.
Number 6 Bravo Whiskey, you're back correct.
Leopard Tower, citation 12 Alpha, holding short 27, ready for departure.
Number 83364, radar contact, the altitude.
Climbing through 2,200 Cherokee 83364.
November 12 Alpha, 10 right, heading 290, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Right, heading 290, clear for takeoff, runway 27, 12 Alpha.
Number 83364, Quebec SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, Cherokee 364. So. SoCal departure, Cherokee 83364, 2,400 restricted.
Cherokee 3364, SoCal departure. Good afternoon. What's your direction of flight?
Right into Santa Paula via the special flight rules, Cherokee 83364.
Cherokee 364, roger, resume navigation, cancel altitude restriction.
ONAV and altitude, Cherokee 364.
Number 99 Juliet, turn right heading 270, intercept localized.
Flight 270.
I'm going to be able to get above these clouds. Are they too tall? Are they too high here? God, that looks so crazy, dude. That looks so freaking crazy. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Dude, this is freaking crazy. Well, Kayla May, good. I mean, like, no joke. I mean, it's a bummer that it's not working. But how great is Twitch though, where you can at least, you know, you can do that. Like, it is pretty cool. Hopefully you get sorted quickly. But God, that looks just freaking good. Get the fuel pump coming off there. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to run out of luck here on the clouds. So I'm gonna get these guys out of here.
SoCal departure, TBM 13 Whiskey 1400, Seaward 2 departure.
Let's go.
TBM 13 Whiskey, SoCal departure with a contact, maintain 8,000.
Altitude bottoms, there we go. We want. Whoops. Let's do 75. How about that?
TBM 13 Whiskey, clear direct wind and resume the departure.
That looks good. Oh my god, look, that looks really good.
TBM 13 Whiskey.
SoCal departure citation 12 Alpha 2300 for 8,500.
Wow. Ice cold vodka, I love that, man. Cheers to that. Okay, so now let's check out the autopilot.
Send 8,000.
We're a little bit high here, climbing out. So let's get back down to 4,500, which is the altitude I want to be at. I'm going to get the heading. Heading bug is going to move over right in line where we're going. And I'm going to turn that on, and then altitude hold is enabled. So this autopilot in real life actually does not have altitude hold, but JustFlight added it, and it's right on that Piper logo. You can see altitude hold enabled, so you can just hit that. You got autopilot on, heading on. You've got the roll auto control there, but that is the little hidden click region for altitude hold. It's very handy. They recognize how much of a pain in the ass it is to trim in a flight simulator, so they've taken the need of that away. And you can see here that this is kind of where I'd be cruising. Well, it's actually, no, it's not. It'd be here. EGT is going up. So that gets pulled way back. All right. So fuel pump is off.
799 Juliet, contact Florence Town 133.07.
It still goes back pretty far. I think that's pretty good. So there's 25, 25, pretty much. So 25 squared is what it ends up being. We're full power. So that is good. Fuel pressure is good. Fuel is good. Left tank. We'll go left tank now. So we'll turn on the fuel pump. Get the left tank on. Turn the fuel pump off. And we're good. Okay, so we're working on intercepting our radial here for the special flight rules. We're heading in the right direction. Okay, and yeah. How she look from the outside? Oh, epic is the answer. Mother of God, that looks great. Dude, I'm actually really excited for our mission on Sunday. That's gonna be cool. This is the flight. So this went from a first impressions of the JustFlight plane to a real world flight brief. This will be our route for Sunday. going out to Santa Paula, which is, this will be the first, I think the first like destination that I've been to twice. Probably break it up on the way back and hit a place that we haven't been to, but Santa Paula is freaking awesome. It jumped right up on my list of airports, favorite airports in the region. Sasquane, what's happening? Just logging in. Welcome. How's the rest of this look? Does this light work? Yeah, it does work. That works. Whoa. Decrease that. Yeah, the JustFlight textures, man, are freaking awesome. This looks so good. It looks so freaking good. Sweet. Thanks, Hawks. Yeah, the cruise sounds are really, really nice. How do you change panels? So you go into the iPad here and you just select a different GPS. So there's a 430. There's the 530, there's the 100, and that's what we're keeping it on.
King 33 Lima, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
Now let's turn on to the radial. Oh, that might be too much. That's pretty good. Hello, hi. Day Trade Bro, welcome. Alright, so that's going past. I rent it. The plane that I rent is $140 an hour. That's the rate. But welcome, as we're in cruise here, thank you guys for watching. I'm waiting for this check-in here, so I'm going to kind of like half talk, half listen. But my name is Bill. I'm a private pilot out of Squawka VFR, frequency change approved, Cherokee 83364. So, alright, so let me take care of this really quick. Yeah, and that is wet, yeah. 1, 2, 0.
TBM 13 Whiskey, SoCal approach, say hello to Mike.
1.
John Wayne altimeter 30, sorry, Long Beach altimeter.
Okay, so 1201 and 8055. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's not thousands. No, it's you know, between 100 and 200 bucks generally for these types of planes. It's, you know, $100 to $200. Talk to us about prop effect. I saw a lot of bitching on AvSim about how crappy it looks. Looks fine to me. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. No fuel is included. Yeah, it's wet. Yeah, so it's a wet rental, which means if you just use it for that amount of time, that's how much you get charged, and fuel is included. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4,500 northbound over Long Beach Harbor, special flight rules. AvSim is literally only for bitching. That's really funny. So what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by ATC is welcome everybody. If you're new here, the Discord, I am going to pimp this thing. If you want a community that doesn't just bitch about stuff, the Discord community is absolutely fantastic. We've got 1,500 members, which seems crazy to me. There is a decent amount of bitching, but definitely not AFSIM level bitching. But it's, to me, and it's obviously kind of mirrors what I do, but it is a amazing combination of simulator and real world flying. So if you are interested in aviation, either virtually or in the real world, and it's a great place to hang out. So I encourage you to try it out. You can always, you know, leave if you don't want to. We got Breeze Wind and a kid, bruh. Thank you guys for following, joining the Discord. Welcome to the community. I really do believe in that Discord a lot because it's such a great resource for anybody, whether you're advanced or just getting started. It's a fantastic resource. So, Special Flight Rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound, Abeam Torrance, Special Flight Rules. The thing that's kind of annoying about the Special Flight Rules is always picking up the flight falling on the way out. SoCal approach 24.3 I think will be fine. The one thing that or maybe I'm gonna do 25.2, 28.5. We'll do 28.5. How about that? With PilotEdge, they're not as concerned with where you're at because it's kind of all the same. The same person, they're not as much of a stickler about that. But there we go. Okay, so we are cruising along. What's up, Jetway Jeff? It's going fantastic, man. Happy little Friday. It's Friday Eve. Special Flight Rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound, approaching Hawthorne 405 interchange. Special Flight Rules. This is awesome. Sweet. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing this flight apparently on Sunday. I wasn't planning on that, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be a little double date, which is kind of fun. Weight and balance checks out, which is good. We'll load the plane up with fuel, get all four of us up in this plane, and be ready to go. Was it the performance video I was supposed to watch? I'm not sure. What do you mean the performance video? Man, it's weird. It's actually kind of weird being back in this plane because it's the same livery and the textures are very similar. They're coming through crisper. You know, the shadows look better, the lighting effects look better. This is just freaking awesome. God, this is so awesome. Yeah, it's running nice. It is running really, really nice. Let's open up the EFB here and see what our stats are. So we've got a 6-hour endurance. Ground speed is 126. That's 145 miles per hour, so that's cool. 126 knots. What a joke. That's... got it, Breeze. Okay, got it. So that... Is that static? Oh no, okay. That's kind of weird. Fuel use 7 gallons. Nautical miles per gallon is 10. Density altitude is 4,300. Pressure is 4,300. Tailwind component is 2 knots. Right crosswind. Okay, true airspeed is 128. Huh. Yeah, it's not too bad. somewhat interesting. Okay, cool. So we're approaching Imperial. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound, approaching Imperial Highway. Special flight rules. Is VATSIM more popular in Cali to fly? I noticed a lot of people fly in Cali when using PilotEdge or even VATSIM. Steve, I would say that it's actually more popular on PilotEdge because the network is really focused around ZLA. I can't really speak to the popularity of it with VATSIM, but definitely PilotEdge, SoCal is kind of the focus area of it. This just looks freaking awesome. Yeah, it's I've done it so many times now. I've flown over LAX so many times that it kind of, like, I don't really even notice it anymore, honestly. But it is really cool to be able to fly over that. Yeah, it's a little, and I don't want to say it's like I'm not like jaded by it at all, but it doesn't really change too often. So I just kind of don't really think about it too much, and I just missed one of my calls as I was looking at LAX. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound, approaching Bologna Creek. Special flight rules. It's a little, yeah, I'll stand. It's lower. It's a lower transition before than LAX, so you're a little bit closer to the action, which is cool. Bill flew over LAX before it was cool. It's still cool. It's still cool. It is. I don't know. I mean, it's a constant part of doing these transitions. So I guess like the times that I'm doing it, I've added something that I'm more excited about than flying over LAX. To me, like when I was going into Santa Monica, like it was the excitement of going, flying into Santa Monica for the first time, that was more on my mind than flying over LAX. Yeah, just I'm just used to it, and it is, yeah, I don't know. It's because I'm used to flying into John Wayne, and I still think that's cool every single time. The last couple times that I've flown over LAX, I just haven't really, it hasn't hit me like it did originally. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 over Santa Monica, departing to the northeast. Last call, special flight rules. What's all the abandoned looking roads between LAX and the beach? This URL, that is a good question. I believe there is like a weird story behind it. It almost looks like one of those 1950s like nuclear bomb test site towns like they tried to make. I think what happened is they were starting to develop a neighborhood, and just being right underneath the runway as the airport was expanding, it just they never like got rezoned or something. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I've kind of gathered by not looking into it too much. We're going to Santa Paula. We're going to Santa Paula. Switch over here.
Go ahead, request.
So Santa Paula is one of my favorite airports in SoCal, and when this is over, I could probably show you a video of it, because the scenery here is totally flat, and it definitely ruins it. The going into Santa Paula is a freaking madhouse. So I will show you guys a video of the approach into Santa Paula. It's pretty spectacular. So we'll tag up here with SoCal. SoCal approach. Good evening, Cherokee 83364, 4,500, just over Pacific Palisades. Like flight following to Santa Paula.
Cherokee 83364, SoCal approach, squawk 7026, the Burbank altimeter 3004.
7026, 364.
Number 6 Bravo Whiskey, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
135.4.
King Air 33 Lima, contact SoCal approach.
God, this
119.4.
plane is awesome right now.
Approach request.
119.633 Lima.
Cherokee 83364, radar contact as reported.
Beautiful. Okay. I actually drove over there one time. I think what you're saying is correct. They were going to develop there, but the airport goofed it up. I think they are maintenance roads now. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bravo Whiskey, SoCal approach, the Ontario altimeter 3005.
When I did my ground school, we talked about flying from Camarillo to Santa Paula and how it is interesting pattern because it's a different than normal coming in from the west, I believe. It's just, Jeff, it's a really low pattern.
And we're gonna want to just do a visual.
And yeah, it's just a really low pattern. God, this is.
King 9633 Lima, SoCal approach, roger, the altimeter 3007, advise airport in sight.
Good God, look at that.
We'll cut through Lima.
Does that look like, is that doing the same thing for you guys as it is for me? Because that is just astoundingly gorgeous. Oh my God, that is freaking crazy. Like, look at the like the detail on the ground and the like color gradation of the mountains and everything. Oh my God.
Romeo Foxtrot, SoCal departure, to contact climb in, maintain 10,000 for the direct bend tourism on navigation.
Up to 10,000 direct interior navigation to Romeo Foxtrot, thank you.
So all departure, Skyhawk 216 Foxtrot, 3,500 level.
Oh my God. I'll be in my
Number
bucket.
2126 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, resume on navigation, camp altitude restriction, remain outside Bravo airspace.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good, Boom.
Approach King Air 9633 Lima. Request descent to 1,000 to get under this clouds for visual approach.
Number 33 Lima, what was the altitude you want? I'm just going to give you down to about 2,300. You want lower? I don't know if I can do low for me.
2,300, that'll be below, yes.
King Air 33 Lima, just be advised, you're breaking in and out. That's the only reason why I couldn't understand you. Descend and maintain 2,300.
So like super wide angle.
2,300. I'll check the mics through.
Oh, it's kind of goofy.
Appreciate it. What was the base?
Dude, it's so hard to go back, man.
When you have the base?
I know this just looks so
I don't know
good.
if you heard me. Just advise when you have the base, or advise me what the base of the
Yeah,
cloud was.
I'll advise when I have the patience. I can get under these clouds through Lima.
Number 33 Lima, I was transmitting. I did not hear you transmit back. I was still talking to you. Advise when you have the base, or tell me the base of the clouds when you have a chance.
Oh my God. Still some
King Air 33 Lima, how do you hear me?
frame rate issues going on here. That I don't think we're done with that situation in the simulator, but God, it's so good looking. Good Lord.
SoCal departure, hello, Walker 169 to correction 3,000, climbing 5,000 via the sensor.
Walker 169, SoCal departure to
Your
contact
buddy.
Columbia 6 up maintaining 1,000. contact.
You said accept maintain 8 Matt, so marker 169.
Citation 2 Romeo Foxtrot, contact Alex Center 135.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. I have this pre-cached. This area is pre-cached, but yeah, you could just load up anywhere in the world and it looks like this. So awesome. I know. I think year 2, like once we're working on the second year, I think you're gonna start seeing some huge improvements. I mean, it's already starting to happen. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Max is floating around somewhere.
Number 247.
Yeah, Max is going to be coming to the fly-in, the second annual 4LE fly-in. That is that's the plan. So if you're in the SoCal area, or if you just feel like traveling for a super fun event, we're looking at September. We don't have a date yet. We have a couple of destinations for the fly-in that we're working on. Leader in the clubhouse looks like it's going to be San Luis Obispo. But yeah, it could be a pretty fun one. Hoping that everything is cleared up COVID related by September. But yeah, that will all be planned in the Discord if you're in there.
Sorry, 305 Pump Whiskey, pick the whole, Josh approach radar contact.
Possibly, Symbioter. It depends. Yeah, you can absolutely drive in. Yep, for sure.
Original aircraft, you got to be very careful about listening to your appropriate call sign.
Yep.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, I see that you're on 128.1, change back to 135.5. Listen carefully for your call sign. Kenya 33 Lima, advise field inside.
Yeah. Yeah, so drive in, yeah, absolutely, you can definitely drive in. We had a few people drive in last year, which was cool. It just was a lot smaller due to weather and
You're welcome, thank you.
the vid. So
Cherokee 364 traffic alert, traffic 1 o'clock and appears to be a mile westbound. Altitude indicates 3,600 VFR, type is unknown.
we got 2 targets in sight to our 1 o'clock, and then we got one passing in front of us a little bit below Cherokee 364.
Cherokee 364, that's affirmative. I do show you at 1 at 12, turning southbound at 3,500. The on at 1 o'clock is at 4,000.
All right, roger that. We'll be looking for the one at 1 o'clock, but we do have the 12 o'clock low in sight, 364.
Walker 169, departure with me.
Hey, Berm, just waiting to check in. We're at 8,000, marker 169.
Walker 169, maintain 17,000.
Maintain 17,000, marker 169.
Number 2 Bravo Whiskey, 6 Bravo Whiskey.
God, that looks just absolutely stunning.
Set the 2126 Foxtrot, SoCal approach with me. Number 2126 Foxtrot.
That is absolutely stunning.
3006. Cherokee 364, traffic no factor, contact appointment to approach 124.7.
24/7 Cherokee 364.
Walker 169, contact the center 125.27.
2527, marker 16.
King at 247 here.
LAX Dunes. Interesting, okay. Used to be a house there when LAX grew the government, bought the land, and forced people out. It was locked down around 9/11 due to terrorist risks. Interesting. Interesting. I'm trying not to blow money on a trip back to SoCal. Say helping. Dude. San Luis Obispo, we could be hanging out at Pismo Beach, man. That's really funny. I'll try to coerce you into doing it, Scooby.
3006, and get back to you in a minute. I want to pick up a vector to whatever the accident.
Number 6 Bravo Whiskey, I don't have a minute because the airport's fastly approaching, so are you saying you're unable to do the visual approach?
66 Bravo Whiskey, I take the vision.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Lion. That'd be cool, man.
I'm going to have to vector you around.
Point Magoo, hello, Cherokee 83364 4500.
Be 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
blocked.
06 Bravo Whiskey, verify you heard the last transmission.
Nope, because I blocked him.
66 Bravo Whiskey, I'll take the visual, and I do have airport start.
06 Bravo Whiskey, roger. Cleared visual approach, runway 20 right.
Clear for the visual, 20 right.
Walker 169, LA Center, climb maintain flight number 270. Walker 538, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
Yeah, dude, clam chatter sounds so good.
SoCal departure, Cessna 737 Whiskey Alpha is at 1,300 and climbing.
Cessna 737 Whiskey Alpha, SoCal approach, resume on navigation, cancel altitude restriction.
Resume on navigation, cancel altitude restrictions, 737 Whiskey Alpha.
06 Bravo Whiskey, verify you're flying to, verify you said you have John Wayne in sight because you're still flying on a southwestbound heading.
Making the turn now, 66 Bravo.
Thank you, appreciate it. Then 5 Papa Whiskey, say intentions.
Tony is crushing it right now.
12 Alpha, contact approach 134.2.
134.2, citation to Alpha.
Number 12 Alpha, disregard, contact Burbank Tower, take care.
To Burbank Tower, citation to Alpha.
Number 5 Papa Whiskey, I don't know if you heard me, say intentions. Number 305 Papa Whiskey, radar contact lost.
That's awesome remix. Yeah, it's a great plane.
Contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Chowda.
126.8, 66 Bravo.
So I think it looks like a new tile's loading in.
169, contact the center 133.2. Number 7 Sierra Bravo, contact approach 120.55.
2055, 70.
Dude, he's
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, Santa Barbara altimeter 3006.
he's crushing right now.
Cherokee 364, point of view approach, Camry altimeter 3006.
06 Cherokee 364. We can cancel our flight following at this time.
Cherokee 364, Alpha cancel, radar service terminated, spoke via fall, frequency change approved, taken up.
We'll see you at 364. Yeah, the frames just died. So it's not, it is far from a perfect experience. 22.9, I think that's where we're at, right?
Citation 2 Romeo Foxtrot, fly heading 240, descend and maintain 8,000, contact approach 120.55.
Yeah, 22.9. 22.9. See you later, everybody. He's from New York. Yeah, he's from New York. Yeah, so Max was planning on coming out to the first annual fly-in, and he was not able to go due to some COVID stuff. And this year looks like we'll be good to go. So it'll be awesome to have him there. We've been talking about flying over LAX. Speaking of LAX, for so long now, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope everything is good to go, or at least better to the point where we don't have to really worry about it too much. Alright, so there is autopilot off. Yep, okay, autopilot is off. And we're going to do a nice little hook into Santa Paula. So this is going to be a very, very underwhelming landing in the sim version of this airport. It is absolutely fantastic in real life. It's horrible. Horrible in the sim. It's just a flat friggin' pancake. I can't believe how gorgeous this looks though. God dang, look at that. Are you freaking kidding me with how cool that looks? Yeah, that checks out. Look at all the drones. That definitely checks out. Just freaking sweet. Slow flight. Yeah, we're about to slow flight because we're gonna go into tiny little. I guess really not that tiny, but it is pretty small. Yeah, Cole. This is the plane that I fly. That's a custom. That's a custom livery. Yeah, the Arrow. If you fly an Arrow in real life, it's gonna be close. But yeah, it's not. It's still version 1 of a downloadable plane in a flight simulator. So it's gonna have a lot of dynamic issues. Yeah, it looks so good, and the color gradient difference is awesome. It is awesome. So we're gonna fly over the airport. This is the best way that we could figure out how to land here, or how to approach here. So here's the golf course. We're almost directly over the airport. So coming from the south, crossing over the mountains, you can see we're right over the airport right now. There it is. So crossing over the mountains and then just descending from here. Well, Jeff, if you're coming from Camarillo, it's a little bit easier because you're essentially coming around. You're coming from this direction. Like there's Oxnard and Camarillo is somewhere over there. I don't know why the light's not blinking. Camarillo is right on my wing right there. There's Camarillo. So you're coming around this side. If you're coming directly from the south, that's when it's a little trickier. Camarillo really shouldn't be bad at all. You're just entering the downwind. But this one, this is a little bit trickier, and I don't even. It would help if I pulled up the information on this thing. Elevation. Let's look at the AFD here. I don't even remember what the pattern altitude was. 850. Okay, so pattern altitude is 850. Should be good on altimeter. Oh, they may have said from the south. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just because it's up against that that ridge, that mountain ridge there. So if you're coming in from the south, you have to figure out how you're gonna enter. So Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee 83364. Gonna be crossing the left crosswind for runway 22, Santa Paula. Like I did not brief this at all. But yeah, we're down to what did I say, 850? Yeah, 850 is our pattern altitude here. Yeah, that could be the case, Jeff. But yeah, it's from Camarillo. It's really not too difficult, but it is a weird pattern for sure. This golf course was pretty much impossible to spot the first time as well. Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee 364 over the golf course, left downwind 22, Santa Paula. Okay, so there's the golf course, which we couldn't see. Okay, there's the airport. Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee, midfield left downwind, 22, Santa Paula. What's up, H Factor? Yeah, I did the little plane. Yep. Okay. I did not hit that in the right spot. Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee 364, turning left base runway 22, Santa Paula. Oh, nice, Hawks. What's up, little Hawks? Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee 364, turning final runway 22, Santa Paula. Summer simulated. Thanks, man. Yeah, everything's been great. How have you been? Let's get it slow down. Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee, short final 22, full stop, Santa Paula. Some tells me my altimeter setting might be a little bit off. So there's a lot more obstacles on short final there. And there's a lot more buildings on the field. I gotta work on the sensitivity curves here. This is a little bit sensitive. Okay, and then you like literally slow down and then just turn off the runway. She totally just waved back. That's awesome. Santa Paula traffic, Cherokee 364, clear 22, taxiing to the restaurant, Santa Paula. I felt crazy crossing the threshold at 2200 RPMs. Yeah, it needs a lot more power. The nose is so heavy that it needs power to keep elevator authority in there, and that's really not too dissimilar from really any plane, but particularly the Cherokee, just the Archer in general. It does need a little bit of airflow over with power. You can kind of even see it based off of like a 172 or something. Is if you're at a higher angle of attack and you have the thrust is idle, you can see here just from this view that you can have the wing, the disrupted air from the wing shadow the elevator. So you're going to lose elevator authority with that angle of attack. So adding a little bit of power increases that airflow back directly towards the elevator and gives that authority back. So you can kind of ride the power curve all the way down. Add in the fact that this is has a heavier nose with the landing gear and the slightly bigger engine. You have the tendency for the nose to want to drop. By shadows that I mean that there's airflow coming off the there's airflow. You can see my mouse. So there's airflow coming back right now. So we're at a neutral. We'll just say this is like a neutral angle of attack. So the airflow is coming over the wing and straight back to the stabilator. Same with the prop. You got the airflow coming from the prop back. If you increase the angle of attack, so now you have the air coming this direction as you slow down, that is actually shadowing and directing air away from the stabilator. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so I'm going to show you the... Oh, man, I forgot that I don't have it on here. It's on my backup drive, isn't it? You bastard. Yep, so we're going to have to go... Which I didn't want to go to YouTube, but... It's at least there. I know that it's there. Let's go to... Content... Santa Paula. This is such a bummer that this airport does not have any scenery on it.
What's up, everybody? I'm Bill.
Hey, everybody. There's Q. Okay, let's get to the approach. Here it is. Okay, so this is... Well, I'll start it right as we're crossing over the ridge here. And I am going to... Shut that guy up. Okay, so here's us crossing the ridge.
Look pretty good. You can get look at the field from up here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming out. Coming out of the clouds. We broke out.
B.
All right. Back into VFR.
Santa Paula traffic, red and white RVs turning base for 2-2.
Heck yeah, John.
Yeah, it's busy, but
just looking at the math, doing the math. I'm good on fuel. Actually, this one coming down, I won't need to take fuel.
See it yet?
Yep.
Yeah, there it is, right under the nose.
That red and white RV landing. Right now. 4 people.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Runway.
Look pretty busy.
Yeah, we got 4 lining up for the runway right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. Sweet.
Number 1, are you ready?
So here's we're crossing over.
All right.
Captain
Shall we
Dark
send
on.
it?
Sup, nerds?
Yeah.
34 months, dude.
We'll just descend. We'll just dump it in right here.
Ryan, you are the friggin' man.
The downwind there.
Yeah.
Watching for this one guy that's entering from up here.
Yeah.
So now there's like parallel.
Traffic, Skyhawk turning left crosswind to join the downwind runway 22, Santa Paula.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was doing. So now we're crossing over.
Yep. Follow him in.
Ryan, that is ridiculous, dude.
Santa Paula traffic sets for Uniform Tango, departing runway 22, left close traffic, Santa Paula.
So worth it.
Santa Paula traffic, green and white Cessna.
Oh my god.
Static Bridge, bound left traffic ticket.
So worth it.
Santa Paula traffic, white Skyhawk turning left downwind, runway 22, Santa Paula.
Santa Paula traffic.
So I had 360 camera gyro issues, so it's a little bit goofy. Was not cooperating.
This is sporty, man.
Santa Paula traffic, 9 Mike Bravo.
All right, cool, Camaro. Thanks, man.
Santa Paula.
Okay, see him right there.
Yeah, isn't it? It's super cool. I love doing this. If I can,
just, like, shoot this gap, which is crazy.
it's really fun to compare the sim versus the real world, and it gives you appreciation for both.
Midfield left downwind 22, Santa Paula.
For the Navy on turning, be advised you have an upwind traffic on upwind 700 feet.
Santa Paula traffic, green and white Cessna, 1,000 feet, a mile west of the junkyard, looking for the traffic on crosswind.
So there's midfield.
Traffic on upwind.
Confirm we're at 800 feet now, we're departing. We have you in sight, we can go behind you.
Okay, we're going to extend our upwind.
There should be no factor, you can keep turning.
And Mike Bravo's on final.
Okay, got the downwind traffic. We'll do crosswind.
This is a zoo, dude.
Santa Paula traffic, Cessna 4 Julia Hotel, past the golf course, extended downwind, Santa Paula.
Santa Paula traffic, the red, white, blue pits will be lining up and departing after the 9 Mike Bravo clears.
Right, Joey? It's crazy, dude.
Santa Paula traffic, White Skyhawk turning left base runway 22, Santa Paula.
Speed checks, flaps 1.
Santa Paula traffic, Navy on 67 hotels, crosswind over the wrecking yard.
Okay, good. Okay, we got that traffic to our left. That looks good.
Ref +5.
Yeah.
Q had just gotten his type rating in the jets, so he's very jet piloty here.
Bravo is going to turn crosswind here after my traffic that's almost to the golf course, Santa Paula.
Santa Paula traffic, Skyhawk turning final runway 22 over the junkyard, Santa Paula.
Santa Paula traffic, green white, Cessna downwind over the golf course, left traffic 22.
Santa Paula traffic, Cessna 42 Hotel, turning base, long extended, downwind, Santa Paula.
Look good, there are a bunch of power lines here on final.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it as high as I can for as long as I can. Yeah, that is definitely... You just kind of have to drag it in and then
downwind coming up on the golf course.
Let it come in.
Santa Paula traffic, 42 Hotel, extended, final, 22 Santa Paula.
Good to start burning it
Santa
down.
Paula traffic, 9 Mike Bravo's cross.
Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff is around.
Nice and gusty here.
We had a crazy crosswind. It was like 12, 13 knot crosswind.
Right, quartering.
Yeah.
You can see the windsock right there.
Santa Paula traffic, 9 Mike Bravo's downwind for 22 Santa Paula.
Like that thing is stiff. Yeah, exactly, Rick. It's crazy.
Santa Paula traffic, green white, Cessna on the downwind.
There's just so much cool stuff here.
On final, runway 22.
180.
Yeah.
Santa Paula traffic, White Skyhawk clear of 22, Santa Paula.
Okay, strobes are...
Santa Paula traffic, Cessna 80914 is over the junkyard. Left
I'm gonna kill my
that was
webcam.
That was fun.
Because this next part is kind of funny.